So, Coach, your adjustment period, how's it gone?
So far, so good. I think it's been about as smooth as a transition as it could be. The guys have been really good. They've really responded very well to what it is that we're trying to teach them on the court and how we're going to be off the court as well. So we're just trying to build some chemistry right now, and the biggest thing in that is just going to be everybody being all in. Right now, everybody's all in. They understand that last year they had a disappointing season and something that they weren't really expecting. It was and something that they hopefully will use, pretty much, tell you the truth, as a chip on their shoulder. Right now, I joke with them. I told them, if I told you to stand on one leg and count to 100 to help you be a better player, everybody will probably do it, whatever it takes to get back to on the winning track. So, but it's been good.
How difficult is it for those guys to be in a third system in 3 years?
I guess we'll find out when we start playing. They've been really good. I think the one thing that's going to be an advantage for us is that I'm not doing anything. Some of the stuff that we're doing is basketball 101. I mean, we're playing man-to-man defense. We're pushing the ball to the sideline, the baseline. Some things that they've done in the past. Be tough, contest shots, run the floor, share the basketball. So we've been trying to do some things in general terms. But I think as the year goes along, hopefully they'll continue to get better and respond to what it is that we're trying to do. But the proof will be in the pudding. We won't know until we start tipping it up for real. But right now, they're even further along than what I thought they would be. They've responded really well.
Coaches have their systems. How much of what you did with the athletes you had at Mount St. Mary's are you able to do with the athletes you had here?
It's been interesting that I pretty much can bring. I know that we won't play at the speed for an entire 40 minutes that we played at Mount St. Mary's, but we can pretty much play the same way that we played. But I love the fact that our posts are strong. We have big bodies, and we're, even for myself, we're more athletic than I thought we were. We have some guys that can get up down the court. We have some guys that can play above the rim, and that was great. At first I was coming in saying, I wonder if I'm going to have to change everything and how I'm doing it. But the more and more we started to see, we didn't really have to change that much of anything that we were doing. There may be some different emphasis in different positions that we're playing offensively and defensively, but the system doesn't really have to change. We'll be able to play man-to-man. We'll be able to be tough. I know we're going to be able to rebound the basketball. We'll be able to push the ball up the court. Maybe not as fast, but maybe can be more consistent at doing it. So it was great that I didn't have to make that big of an adjustment.
4 guys who started last year are back. Everybody's pretty much assuming they're starting again this year. Is that an accurate assumption, A? And B, who's the 5th starter?
Well, right now, those 4 guys have been really good so far. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if we really need to tweak with that so much. I consider probably Milan Brown actually a starter, even if he doesn't start. He'll play starter minutes. And then the 5th spot is just going to be a poke. We don't know how that's going to work out right now. Phil Bean's going to have a great opportunity to do that, as well as Eric and Dave Zazinski, who's a freshman. Josh Jones, who's a senior for us that hasn't played a lot, has made great strides. So it's still a competition at that spot right now. So we have some options, which is great for a coach.
How do you feel about your depth? Everybody talks about those 5, including Brown, but how do you feel about the depth that you have?
I think I like it. I think we're very deep in the backcourt with our wings, and Jordan is with us. Jordan can do some good things from the wing spot, as well as if you have Jordan and Devin who don't start. I mean, those 2 guys actually probably could start for a lot of teams. So I like our depth. Our front court is young because Kaiser's the only one who has a lot of experience. But we have some athleticism. We have some big bodies. So right now, usually I'm used to playing probably 10. And the way practice is going on, I told some people the other day, there's 3 or 4 guys that are pushing to say, Coach, you're going to have to play 11 because you can't not put me in the game. So that's great. I like to have a deep team. It gives us some more options.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.